So guys, I did your video yesterday on the ego topic, was it? The ego topic. And I didn't finish it up. So I want to add to it today. I want to add it in a different way though. I want to bring you something a little different than I did. I want to talk about the ego, but I want to talk about the devil with it, okay? I want to tell you about the devil and the ego together. I want you to know this battle that you are in. Even though you're not in it alone, you're going to feel like it sometimes. It will make you feel like you're all without help. But you got plenty of help. You just don't know it. Until you do know it, then you know. Then you use it because you're going to need it. So I want to tell you something here. You know, I want to tell you this story about the devil and how the devil operates and what you got to defeat in your life and who you got to defeat and how to defeat it. Well, you got to know who the devil is, first of all. And you got to know why the devil's showing up when he do. And the devil is there all the time. You just don't know it. He just don't show himself so strong until you begin to take his foot off your neck. That's when he gonna pop up and he gonna show you who he is. At least he gonna try. He gonna attempt to. And if you're not in your power in that hour, he will show you. Other than that, he's gonna attempt to show you who he is. When you begin to take his foot off your neck, and you get ready to stand up in yourself, in your power, in the truth of who you are, and in the truth of what is versus what isn't, that's when the devil wants to take you and show you who he is. Yet he's going to appear to be more powerful than you are. That's his job. So he's going to appear to stand up against you to tell you that you don't have the power to take him off your neck, but you do. So I'm going to try and see if I can lay this out for you so good, because it is it's a foundation that I need to lay for you. It's information that may be harsh for you to take in. May be harsh for you in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. Because it's not just something easy to swallow, okay? You gotta be able to take this in. You gotta be able to look it over, look at it in all perspectives. You gotta drop your all your beliefs about whatever you had in the past about things. You gotta find a new belief. You got to see out of a different window in order to see what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to try to show you. I'm going to do my best. I say attempt, brother, to show you. Because it is not something that is somewhat easy to swallow. Yet, when you know that you know that you know, that gives you more power and make it more easier to go down. And the only reason I'm giving you this because I want you to defeat it. I want you to defeat the world that puts you in the box, keep you mimicking the ways of the colonizers. which would be the devil in many ways. Okay? Yet at the same time, we got to know where the devil resides at and where is he located. How do he show up in your life in every way that he can? And even though the devil's been defeated, and he is, but yet the energy lingers on. The energy lingers on. And it's there to cause you to move out from the ways of the old life and lies, old ways of being, the old lies that you've been sown into believing, and you've been living by them forever, not knowing it, because the devil had plenty of time to sow his seeds. He had plenty of time to lay down his foundation. He had plenty of time to get you in a deceptive mindset, a deceptive life, a deceptive way of seeing, believing. Now you got to break free from those lies. And it's not going to be just something you can do in one day. You got to work on it. You got to put your energy in it. So I want to tell you something. You know, it every time, it costs me. I told you, it costs me every time I come to give you something. Every time I get up here to tell you that the devil's a liar and the matrix will keep you apart from becoming your true self. It'll keep you living the life and the lies that you've been living for as long as it can. And as long as you don't know how to get free from the matrix, it's going to hold you in that energy. It's going to hold you in place. It's going to keep you always looking down. Always looking away from you, your true self, your wholeness. You'll be looking other ways to find comfort, to find love, to find wholeness in yourself. But it's not there. It's not out there. It's in here. And only in the heart will you find that comfort. And when you find that place that's going to give you that freedom, that complete freedom is what you want. You want to find freedom from the world of the old you, the old me, the old who I believe that I am, which I'm not. But the one you want to be and the one that you know who you are and you see it is the one you want to come to, the one you want to become. But you must defeat the one who says that is you. So just know how long the devil been on your land and been sowing his seeds. What does that mean, to sow seeds? Consider what it means when you sow seeds. Consider. You see, you sow seeds, they grow, don't they? You sow them in the right soil, they take root, and they grow, and they become whatever the seed that was sown is. So you want to change the seeds. You want to become a different seed. You want to become the seed that you sow, that you want to be, and the world that you want to be, and how you want it to be. You must be the one who changes it. The world can't change by itself. You got to change it. And if you don't step out of your comfort zone and move away from the lies and the deceit and the perpetrating delusion, you'll never change your world. Not even the world that's around you, let alone the world itself. So if you start beginning with yourself, begin with you, you'll change the world around you, and then you'll change the world. So, because of who I am, because who I've always been, and how the devil has always wanted to take down the energy of source. The devil has always wanted to stand in the energy of source and become source. But the devil don't have the power to do that. The devil can't handle that energy. The devil don't have enough capacity, mentally, physical, spirit, whatever it is, which is more spirit. It's not physical, it's spirit. But yet, it cannot take on the power of the whole source energy. Yet it believes that it can. So it never stops until it's done. Till he finally comes to the end of itself and realizes that it cannot have that power because it don't have the capacity to hold it. It could never hold it. But in the devil's mind, it don't care. Because if it takes that source out, so that the devil goes. It doesn't. How do you live without what you are? It's impossible. But the devil don't care. He just wants the source defeated. If he has to defeat himself to do that, he will. That's what you call greed, jealousy, hate, all those, pride, you name them. He's strong in those energies, you know. He's very strong in that energy. And he'll always keep you on that stick. Believe in one thing about yourself that is not so. Seeing the lies that he done sold on your land and sold in your life to believe that is the truth. When the devil can't tell the truth, he don't have the truth in him. He has no truth in him. He's been a liar from the beginning. He always will be a liar because that's what he's made up in, lies. He'll tell you the truth, but not the truth. Just know that. Because he can't have the truth in him. It can't reside in him because he's not capable of holding it and receiving it. All he knows is lies. And that's his motto. As long as he got you believing in it and living by it and going on with it wherever you live and breathe and eat and sleep it, then you will continue. But this is not, I could say, the war, and it is, but it's not. It just feels like it's a war still going on, and it is. In many ways it is a war still going on, but the war today is you breaking free from the lies and the deceit that the devil done gave you for millennial years and times. I say millennium times. He's giving you lies and lies and lies and lies, and you lived it and you believe, you breathed it, and you are continually living by the lies of today that was spreaded and seeded yesterday's. Well, there can be a yesterday, but there is not really. You got to know the whole creation of how it's seeded and how it's created and how it's planted and how it's made in itself. So you can see it in a whole different frames of life. You can, because that's all we have is frames. So we're living by is frames. Here's a frame. You living in this frame. You change it out, put another frame in, and change it out, put another frame in. And this is what our life is about. Frames. Trust me. I know. Because I have the fight of my life to defeat the devil. And I'm only just defeating the devil for you, but I'm defeating it, period. I'm going to put it down where it belongs. Because I'm a system buster. But you know what the devil wants me to believe I'm not? And let me tell you how the devil does. He comes in the thief of the night. That's where he wants to catch you sleeping. Whether you're physically sleeping, or mentally sleeping, spiritually sleeping, you're sleeping. And he comes sneaking in. As long as he can find a crack to get in, to take you down, and to keep you under his feet, to make you believe that he got you. And you don't have the power to overthrow his ass, but you do. He a liar to lies as ever been. He's a liar. And you will believe in those lies as long as you feed into the information that he has already spread it in the land and given to you to believe in. See, he comes at me every time I come give you something. He comes sneaking his ass right on in, and he'll come while I'm asleep, because then I'm not in I'm dreaming. Remember I told you how the dream is? I'm in my dream state, and I have to wake up in that dream. And in my dream state, I'm just in the dreams, carrying out my life and seeing whatever I'm going to be doing and how I'm taking it out. And then here comes the devil, because I left a door open somewhere. Somewhere I haven't closed the door, or one of those doors. So he comes in through the crack of the door. And he likes to use the place where you're most weak at. Now he used my body, of course, which is not real. But I have to get that in my conscious mind to know what I have here is not real. It is not. It has appeared to feel real and to look real, but it is not real. But devil, know when you are totally standing in that truth. The devil knows that. And if I'm not standing fully in that truth, he's going to find his way in some way to stir up the energy, to put me in a place, in a state of mind, to feel that I have come to my end of myself. When I ain't even got there yet. I'm still waking from the amnesia sleep. The ancient ones are continually giving me the information to wake me up, showing me that truth of who me am and who me not. And what me must do in order to be me, rather than to be not the me. As long as I'm not standing in the me, the devil will come and say he is the me, and I'm the you. I'm not the you. I'm the me. And then I know I'm the me, yet I must stand in the power to be, so that I can tell the devil he's already defeated. You don't have no power. Your power been stripped. So you are defeated. Yet you want me to think that you have not been defeated and that you still have the power to defeat me when you don't. And this is how the devil comes, I'm telling you. He comes in all shapes, sizes, forms, you name it. He'll show up where you're weaker at. See, we believe that our body is real, and the mind tells us that what it feels is real. The mind don't know the difference unless you feed it the information for it to see and perceive the difference. Some say we don't even have a mind. The mind don't even exist. I kind of believe that. I got a couple videos I'm going to play for you and let you listen to it, see what you think. I'm still working on that. I know that the mind is needed to be fed the information, and the mind perceives it. However, you can put it there for it to perceive it. Otherwise, it's going to perceive it the way it see it and how it feels and all that stuff, because it's going to go with the feelings. Feelings is something that is inside of the body. It has to be totally disconnected. We have to disconnect from the body and the mind. We have to come out of the body in one thinking, one way, but in another way, the body will still be in an existing place in order for you to use it for the experiences, but know that you are the spirit and the body is not you. And as long as we are connected to the body, it will always feed in on the lies until we solely, totally disconnect it. And here's the thing, you can't just start doing it today. You gotta continually till you kill it. The energy. So if you got something you need to defeat, you gotta do it every day until you are completed, defeated. It is totally defeated and is no more you ever, because you have risen above it. You've came back into your spirit, mind, soul. Okay? Because the soul is what's driving. And the soul is what is rising. It's changing. It's evolutionary in itself. It's bringing itself back to its whole self. And it needs to have the freedom in order to do that, so everything has to work together. The mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, all these things are one whole mechanism, and we have to know how to disconnect one from the other. And that's not easy done. That's why I'm here to tell you, it's not easy done. You got to have the truth, and then you have to get the truth into the conscious mind or the subconscious mind, so the subconscious mind can feed the conscious mind, and then the conscious subconscious is changed forevermore to give the information back to the conscious mind. So you consciously doing things rather than subconsciously doing it. So the devil comes to me while I'm asleep in my dream state. So I have to wake up from my dream state and change out of the reality that he is feeding me while I'm sleeping in the dream. So every time I come to you guys and I give you something, he comes along and attack me and tell me that I have no clue what I'm talking about. I don't have nothing. I have no truth in me that I'm saying or I'm believing that of me, okay? So all that I stood on that day, then you're going to come tell me that I have nothing. I'm not standing on my own true self. And that's what he do. And that's what he did to me last night. Oh my gosh. It was a war on my life. A war on me. Until my ancestors, they're going to always show up. The ancient ones. They're going to show up somewhere to get you the information. Say, look, who are you? Wake up. Who is this talking to you? Are you going to listen to what the devil say? Are you going to listen to this information that you're feeding into? Are you going to be back to your truth and knowing who you are? Are you going to go back? Remember where you left off before you went into the dream state. And then you'll find yourself where you at, not where you think you're at. So I had to wake up. See, I have this thing with my physical avatar, which is I'm working on the totally disconnection. Totally disconnecting from the lies that has been working against the truth for millions and millions of years. And I'm like, what is going on? What in the crap is happening? See, you gotta see, and it takes us to go to a point of zero in order to come back up. You gotta get there. You gotta zero out all the negative, all the bad information, all the lies, all the things you done fed into. And then you gotta be on point and step on the first step to go up and keep going. Because if you stop, then it doesn't get rid of the lies. It continues. We're in for a war for our life. That's what you're in for. You're in a war for your life to come back to your truth and your authentic whole self and not continually to believe that which is not, which is what the devil wants you to think, that you are just a physical body and a mental mind and you're not a God. But what is God? What is a God? How does a God respond to that which is not true? How does God take on the energy of his true self? As one of my guys say, do God feel pain? No. No, it don't. It don't. Because God already knows what pain came from in the lies. It was a lie sown by a seed. Now it's a whole nation. Everyone believes in it. And then we go take the pills. We go to the doctor. All these fed into the same shit. Dog shit, you call it. That's what it is. It stinks. It smells bad. Because that's all it is. Nothing but dog shit. It's not God shit. So it brings you the same dog shit over and over and over and over and over, and you continue to feed into it, you continue to lay down to it, you continue to pick it up, you continue to breathe it, and live it. And that's all the devil wants. And don't give a crap how you get to where he wants you to be, as long as he got you there. And you don't know how to get out. That's what he cares about. As long as you don't find your way out, he's going to continue to be in the energy that it can be to defeat you of your call, purpose, your reason for being here, your truth of knowing that you are an authentic, sentient being, spirit being, you say, nothing else beside that. You are a spirit being. And the truth is within you, and if you wake up to find it. Because it's there. And it's there to show forth the truth to you, so you can move out from all these lies that you have lived for as long as you've been in the existence of these experiences, physically experiences, a material world, a delusional world, a fiction world. See, I have these things with the energy that comes on the planet. The energy on the planet is rising, and it has to. You've never known this in your past because you weren't told the truth. That the planet has an energy field. It's called the Schumann's resonance. Schumann's resonance. Look it up. And it has that it's on this, it's with the whole planet, okay? It goes with the planet. Yet it has to rise as the planet is rising. So this energy has to rise too. There's times on this planet that our bodies wasn't able to receive except a certain amount of that energy because it's very harsh to the body. And it can shut down your nervous system. It can do a lot to you. So there's times that our body wasn't able to have that much energy put up on it like it is now. But now it is so that we can take it on in a way to where it will affect the body, but not to the detriment, because the conscious must rise first. And when the conscious rise, the conscious is able to hold the energy on the body or in the body, and so that it can go through the body, because the energy is coming through the sun and then to the earth, and then it comes through everything that's on the earth to change the energies of everything. Upgrades, and downloads, and all that stuff of information. Remember, the information is light, and light is extremely powerful, and it can explode inside of you and shut down your whole nervous system if you don't know how to take it in and receive it. And that's what happens. And so with me, my body feels it. I feel all of it when it comes to, and it just puts needle pins in me. I do know there's a way that to take it off and to bring it down by taking vitamin C and eating an apple. Those are only two things I've known to do it. And I've always done that. But lately, I didn't have any. Last night I didn't. I didn't get any from the store, so I didn't have any in here. When the energy came through last night, it tore my energy body up. It ripped through it. But before I went to bed, I already had been in my whole self. I already said, look, I have the abundance of health in me, and I know it is running through my veins, it's running all over me, and I carry it within. I am an abundance in the health. Why? Because universe has given it to me, and I know I have it. Universe gave me the abundance of health, and I receive it. But you know, the devil will come and tell you, you did not receive it. The universe didn't give that to you. Universe don't want you to be healthy. Universe don't want you to feel good. Universe wants you to feel like you're in pain and live by the pain. And then go to the doctor, get whatever. The poison pills, pharmaceutical. That's what the devil will tell you. And that's what he has been working with on me, because my body is sensitive to things, pain, all that crazy stuff. But here's the case. Pain does not exist. And I know this. But to disconnect the mental and all that from one another, it is a place you must be. And you must stand in that place. You must get in that place, and you must be there. Because if you don't, those lies will continue to tell you that they are what they are, and they're not. Pain is not a real energy. It does not exist. It is a lie that has been fed for many, many lives. And now the subconscious is still in the believing of it, and so does the mind. So we have to use the mind to change the energy. And you know the way you can change is by your mind. You got to change the mind in order to change the energy. You got to know that the lie is what it is. That is not the truth. But if you sitting there feeling those needles, you gonna feel like, what the hell you mean it ain't real? You know what I'm saying? And that's what that want. He was like, oh, you believe it? You believe it? No, bitch, I don't believe it. Get the fuck out of here, leave me alone. You, mother girl, you're not gonna have my life. I refuse to give it over to you. Because I'm gonna stand and that I know, not what I think. See, because you may start to think, I think that. You ever been somewhere where somebody healed you, or had you get a healing and gave you some energy, caused you to, release something that you had in you, holding on to you. And then when you leave, as soon as you leave, what happens? The thing comes back and make you think that is still there. Or something comes back your mind and wants to pick it up. And you got to say, no, I know that I felt it leave me, and I'm aware that it is not here anymore. But yet, you know what I'm saying? You got to continue to hold that and hold it in this place. Because if you don't, then the mental will come back and make you believe that the shit never left. I ain't kidding. So I kid you not, I woke up in some waves of energy that I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night. And I was pissed. I was pissed because I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. You're not going to take me out because I'm not going to allow it. And I'm just like, what the fuck can I do here? Because my mind said, you feel this shit. I'm like, yeah, I fucking do. Man, my ancestors came along, they said, wait a minute, don't you remember? Remember. What you remember was the one time you read this in the book that the devil wrote. It was in the Bible. And he said, resist the devil and he'll flee. I was like, fuck. God damn, yes. Resist that motherfucker. Bitch, get out of here. You don't have no fucking power. You're fucking pain. That shit ain't real, man. I don't feel shit. I don't feel nothing. So let me tell you something, Mr. Devil, who's already defeated. And I know you are, because I defeated you. Now you want to tell me that you're not defeated when I know you are. So I say, get out of here. Go. Back to your dark, where you reside in, where your energy belong. It don't belong here, because I am not perceiving it anymore. And I stand against your lies with the truth. Well, I know that I am abundance in all things, which is health as well. And if I'm abundance in all things, then I'm abundance in my health and in my body. So I'm going to live in the energy that I know that the universe has instilled in me, and not believe the lie against the truth. Because I know that your word, the P, the name P, pain, is a name that you infused on the people's mind to believe that it is real. So you can sell your drugs. When you took all the good drugs away from us, huh? Why? Those are the right drugs. Open up your psychic. So we can be psychic and see the shit for what it is. This always happens. Remember I told you. Okay. Got you on speaker and I'm on the video. I'm on the video.
Okay, I just got back to the crib. You good?
Can you call me back about 30, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
To an hour? Okay, just call me.
It's 2:49.
Yeah, because I called you last night and no one didn't answer.
That's right, I'm married now.
Okay, call me back.
Namaste.
Because I want to talk to you. Sure again. On the last video he was on, he called. So he called on this one. Because that's how it works. Trust me. Every time you are into something that you're doing that is raising up the conscious, raising up your vibrations, giving you liberty, whatever it is that you're doing, and you're doing it in the greatest of yourself and the best of abilities and all that is and all that could be, you got another opposition that will come through to buckle you, stop you, hinder you, shut you down, whatever. See, so I'm here to deliver you the devil today that I hadn't planned on giving it to you, but I'm going to do my best. Because I'm aware that he has his foot on your necks. And you can't get free until you see. And if you don't see, you will not be free. And he'll constantly be there and continue to keep his foot on your neck to give you an indication that his energy is not done and that he's not defeated, but he is defeated. But the energy has been charged and is left on the planet is in a way that it has to, you have to disconnect it, dissipate it. As long as we don't disconnect it, it will continually to linger in the air, prince of air, they call it. You see? But it's so much more to this. It is so much more to what you don't know and what you need to know in order to grow, in order to come up from the low, no, mo. And there's so much to this energy of coming into the whole truth of yourself, the being that you truly are, and learning how to disconnect it from the world that has told you forever that it is you who you see in the mirror. It is you who feel the energy of so-called pain. It is you that have the problem. It is you that feels all these energies that comes and goes and in and out of your world and your life. It is you. And it is your you. It's not your me. And that's what's keeping you from living the best life you can live. See, we came here on this time that we're in, which is called the school of learning, and learning how to get free from what has entrapped you in the many timelines of life over times. Now, this is the way I can explain it to you, but it's a deeper way than what I'm giving it to you. It becomes more deeper than this. Okay? It's a lot more deeper. And hopefully today I can help you to see some of it the best I can by putting down, I'm going to play some videos. And I'm going to sit here with you and we're going to listen to them videos. And I want you to hear them. Because you need to know how this shit works. You came back here this time. You are here to be the authentic one. And you are the one who makes the choice to choose. You choose. People think that, well, many have called, many have chosen. So you call yourself the chosen ones. You're not the chosen ones until you make that choice to be the chosen one. And you can't just choose to be chosen when you're not. Because you got to be chosen as you be chosen of yourself. You choose to be chosen. You have to get into the energy of a chosen one in order for you to be chosen. So we can call ourselves chosen ones all we want to. I don't care. But you don't become the chosen one until you are. You can say what you want to say. You're going to do that work. You're going to come into the energy of a chosen one. You're going to be on that plateau. You're going to lay on that platter. And they're going to take the knives or the saws and going to go through. Get the hacks and hack you up. You want to be a chosen one? Go ahead. Because you ain't chosen till you choose yourself to be that chosen one. And you gonna do the work. I guarantee you. It's not gonna just happen. You're gonna get that work done. You're gonna put it in, the label for it. It's called laboring. It's called being an overcomer, they call it. Overcoming what? Your old ways of living, your old ways of thinking, your old ways of being, your old ways of believing. And you find a new way to believe, a new way to see, a new way of knowing. You can't see unless you know. You can't be unless you see, unless you know. And if you want that, you must take the journey of it. You must take on the energy of the power of being in your authentic self, to hold the power, stand in it, and not allow it to be moved. You the only one can give it. See, when the devil comes, you give them power to stand on your neck. And that's what it would have been with me. I was giving him the power and letting him be there. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you the hell? Get the hell out of here, Dick. Who are you coming here for? You are not going to take me. And I'm not going to give you. So what do we have here? You think I'm going to give me to you and you have the power over me and me not being me? No. And that's the only way he can get it. You giving it to him. He can't take it unless you give it. You got to decide. Do you want to give your life to the one who has already destroyed you and destroyed the world that you has already built to be the life that you want it to be? You as a paradise living life. You want a paradise life, and the devil came and stole it away from you by you allowing it to have an open door. You left doors open, and now your world has been turned upside down. And now you gotta fix it. You gotta change it back to where you know is a paradise, heaven on earth, not hell. See, he wanna keep you in the hell that he built to make you believe it's like heaven and earth together. No, it's not. It's hell and hell. And hellion. And he got his whole chance to do all these things. He's had plenty time to do it. Plenty time to plant the seeds of illusion, deception, everything. So how you want to do? You got to You got to stand in the power in order to defeat deception, deceiving, being deceiving of yourself. You got to know the truth, and you got to take up that rock, and you got to make sure it hit in the square. Vampires, they call them, of energies. And they continually do things on your planet, on your land, that keeps you in that stoop, that keep you living under the illusion, the mind that makes you see things to be real when it's not. It has you like in a drunken state. You're like a drunken being, because you've been under them spells of the lies and sacrifices of blood they shed on your land, blood sacrificing, and all these things that they do to keep you down in the mind of the energy to see life to just be as it is when it's not, and not being a God, but a human, just a little old small mediocre human. That's what they want you to believe, and they will cause you to believe that as long as you feed into it, continually feed into it, because you're already fed into it. Now you got to disconnect it and stop feeding into it and go find the truth and feed into the truth. And this is not something you can do it can be done in one day, one night, but yet if you don't have it, you got to continue until you get it. You can't stop. You can't just do it today, say, okay, I'm going to stand in my power today, and then the next day you don't do it. No, because as my guys say, the energy come back in the brain. They say about the demons coming back and come back with more, and it does. As long as you don't continue to kill it until it's dead, until it's no more in your energy and in your field, and you have no more belief in it, because the belief is what keeps us in that state. We believe this is true. We believe that the body is real. We believe that the feelings is real. We believe that's what's happening to me is real. We believe all these things, and it's not real. These are experiences that you put in place for you to experience. And as my guide said, when you get done experiencing, you don't want to experience it no more, it is up to you to move out of it, to put it away. And there's a certain way you have to do that. And all done with love. You got to bring it into the heart, acclimatize it, chew it up, spit it back out, whatever got to be done. But if you bring it in that love, it's going to change it from that which is not to that which is. And it make it be something that is in the greatness and the truth of itself. It'll bring it into its full true self. It won't be no more in the energy that it's been to keep you down in low thoughts, low thinking, low ways of just being in existence. Because that's how it works. They really do. And so now I gave you some ammunition when you're fighting with that devil, that demon that wants to say to you that you are not what you know that you are, and want to tell you that you're not the one when you know you are the one, and you have the power to be who you want to be and who you are. Then you have to resist the devil and it'll flee. Resist the devil and it'll flee. And you got to resist it with what you know to be true, not what it says or predicts itself to say that it is when it's not. Because don't think the mind don't feel, it thinks it feels what it feels, and it will predict to be that. Okay? Because the mind feeds into it. It's the perceiver. The brain is the receiver, and it sends it to the mind, and the mind perceives it. So you got to change the brain too to make it receive the information of that you want it to receive, which is the right information that tells you what is the truth of yourself and how this works. Not how you think it works, it's how you know it works. So I hear a lot of people out there saying, oh, well, this is this way and this, but they ain't do no research. You ain't did the research. You just going by the same old shit that you've been doing. Believing what you think is and not knowing that you don't know what is and what isn't. You just going by what you think. I believe this, I think this, I believe this. Off of what though? What you believing it off of? Somebody told you? Same shit, same lies, same old, deception, all of these things. Listen, this whole mechanism that we're living right now, this whole thing that we are going through has to be dismantled in a certain way in order for you to go into a full God true being. Because that's where you at. We are going back to the God that has been trapped in here, down in the 3D world, physical, and trapped by the colonizers. Even that has to be sort of sifted through and thrown away and kept and thrown away and kept. Because all that is not all that it appears to be. And it isn't. It's not all that it appears to be. But it'll show itself that way. So the only thing is you take the little bit that you can receive and the little bit that you can hold on to and use it to your best until you get more. Because the more you receive and the more you give yourself the changing of your conscience, the more you will grow. And the more things will come for you to use and dismantle it and take it apart and put it back and whatever you got to do until you get there. Till you get there. But you got to start. You got to start. Because if you don't start, there's never going to be a finish because it never is finished. But it's always growing, it's always changing, always doing, always. But yet you got to get away. Start from the bottom step and start climbing, okay? Start climbing. And the higher you get, the more free you become. Less resistance is there. Now that's one thing you can resist, is the devil. Remember I said, you can't be in the law of resistance when you're in the law of attraction, because then if you're in the law of resistance, the law of attraction is going to send you what you're resisting. But in the devil's way, you can resist that. That is operating the way it's supposed to operate. So in any law of resistance is to resist that which is not, which wants to make you believe that is what it is. Because that is not what you want in your life. You don't want that. So in order for you not to have that, or that not to continue to be, you must work with the law of the attraction, and you go for that what you want, not what you don't want. But you can't say you don't want it, because that won't help. You got to say, I want this. This is what I want. I'm not happy right here. I want to be here, and I'm happy, and I feel good, and I want what I want. And the universe don't care about you saying that, because that's what you're supposed to do. You say you want what you want. The universe okay with that, because you're in the law of attraction and you're going to get what you want. But what you don't want, you can't resist it, because you got to just let it come through, experience it, and then get out of it. Move it out of your way. Step on it. Kill it. Do whatever you got to do with it. Knock it out. Because it is so many mechanisms that's tied into this game that we're in, that you will have so many. It's like taking a car in the motor part, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put all the parts for and make sure they work. You gotta change them up. You gotta build a whole new car, man. like, God damn it. What the freak? What is this? We got all these things working in all the different departments going on here. And everyone has to be looked at a certain way, take it apart, looked at it, put it over here, throw it away, whatever, and then bring something else. It is so, wow. I was like, what in the hell? And I told my ancestors, my ancient ones, I said, look, I'm telling off on you guys. Because you guys do this stuff all the time, don't you? So I've been seeing it happen in my life, when I first began with them and I knew they was with me and I knew that they were communicating and I knew how they communicated to me, they always give me what I needed and in the information. The reason is that they give you what you can receive. But yet there's things that I know that I could receive. They didn't give it to me. I said, y'all was holding back. Why you hold back on things? Okay? And then you give it to me when? At a certain time. But I'm like, you guys don't. Why y'all do that? Y'all just give us a little bit here and then hold back. See what we're going to do with it. Then you bring something else out as we continue on. But this stuff that you gave me, I could have got this before because it would have helped me. No, they don't do that. They hide it. I was like, what? Like, guys, maybe you would have gave it to me then. I could have used it for to help this part. So they be doing that to you. I ain't kidding. They will give it all to you at once. They're going to give you so much of a little bit. Because, see, they know the script that you're playing. You don't know the script, but they do. And then they provide you with this much and then say, here, take this, see what you can do with it. What? I don't even know what this is. What is it? This looks strange energy to me. That's some strange talk. What is that? Just show us what you can do with it. Okay, let me see what I can do with it. Then, after you done worked with it and you looked at it in this manner, whatever you got to do with it, then they come bring you something else. Kind of almost knocked that what you just did out of the way. It does. I ain't kidding. I was like, what? What you have to do with it like that? Just give me a little bit and then what about all that you could have gave it to me? No, they ain't going to do that. They hide it. Keep it for you to... Because that's the way I see it. I'm like, so you keep all this here. So in case if I don't make it through this, you ain't going to give me this good part. I see. So you're going to keep all this good stuff to yourself before I make sure I get through the bad part. Then you hand me the good stuff. That's how they do it. I ain't kidding. This is how it works because you're not just here making changes in your life. You're here as a ancestor inherited. You are here as one that has been brought in or chose to break down the whole generation of lines of curses, things, whatever that's been on your ancestral line. You're here to take in all that they wasn't able to do because what happened on their times. But yet at the same time, there's another way to bring this out, that everything has happened and is happening all at the same time. It doesn't happen like over a period of time. And so it's really crazy. Yet to get that all in your mental and break it down in your conscious, it takes a lot to take apart and put the part and put this part. You ever been on those lines that they work with all these little peaks and pegs they be doing, and you got to fix this stuff and put it there? That's kind of like that. It really is, and it's a wild game. It's a wild card in it too. Know that it's a wild card in it, and you're looking for that wild card, so you know how to beat that game. Because we definitely playing one, and that everything is in action, operating, all in itself, by itself, singly, and all at once. So I'm just giving you what I can give you the best that I can. I can't give it to you like I totally see it because I know you won't receive it. So I'm picking bits and pieces out for you. So hopefully you can receive what I'm saying and get something going there on your world, on your life, and start having the life that you want, not the one you don't want. And find how to dismantle that you don't want. By stepping on the neck of the devil, which is the energy that has been seeded and planted on your energy, on your air, on your planet as the air of the Prince of Air that can, thoughts. What air mean? It represents thoughts, okay? And those thoughts comes through to tell you this, that, whatever you perceiving, and those thoughts need to go down in your heart so you can alchemize it and see whatever is being said. Because too many up in here get you fuzzled. You won't see clear. And the thoughts is what trips you up. So you got to know how to work with the energy that you're in and how to fine tune everything to its finest place so that you can see it in its real time as it would be and know how to work with it, because it is something of a thing. Now everybody said, well, it ain't easy. No, it's not easy, but it wasn't meant to be either. It was meant for you to make it easy by getting in the power of that you hold that you don't know you hold. Yet if you find that you do have the power in you to change the world and restructure and rebuild it in a way that you will let it to be overall for all to live and to be, then you got to get there. You got to start on that journey. You got to get on that path. And if you want this path, at the end of the journey, there is a reward for you. But you don't get the reward unless you do the work. You got to do the work because you don't get it. But it's there and it's waiting for you to take it in, bring it to me, to hold it and take it out. Take it into yourself and have it and live it. Whether you got to finish off your work, you got to come back to your true self, and you got to stand and be in that power of the God that you are and stay there and change the world. Change yourself first. Because that's the way you're going to change it. Power over that which you don't want. That which wants to instill in you to make it see that it is real when it is not. Believe. You got to dismantle those beliefs. So look, let me do some music. I probably laid it the best I can. Most likely I had more, but I don't want to give you nothing more than you can handle. I'm giving it to you because listen, I'm going to stand as strong and high as I can to give you what you need. And if the devil comes after me, then we will have our war. Because it's my fight and I know how to win. I have the power to win. I am the winner. I've already defeated the lying devil and I know who I am. So now I'm going to give you what you need. Hope you can find that. And if something wants to attack me after it, I don't care. Let them. Because that's good. Because the more they come after you, the more you're going to gain your power back. You're going to stand strong, right? You're going to be strong. And you're going to rise up and not allow lies to be your life, to be the truth when they are not the truth, they're just a lie. And you want the truth. You don't want to continue living the lies. Okay, so I'm going to play some music a little bit here for us, and then I'm not going to do too much music because I want to do some videos for you, because I really want you to get all this I just told you and see if I can put it in something from someone else's voice that you're going to hear coming from, and you're going to hear it broken down in another way. So you maybe can be able to take it in. Hopefully you can, and see how it works, right? Okay, so I was thinking of playing this one song by the Beatles, and because it's like, to me, I'm like, it's been a hard day's night, and I have been working like a dove, and I've been working like a dove. The words may not fit, but it is. I've been working on this a long time. I don't give up. And there's no time to give up. Let's continue moving forward. Don't ever give your power to nothing that is not serving you in the right, proper way, best way, the grandest way. That's not you, okay? Don't do it, because nothing else will be able to take your power. The only way that can happen is you give it up, because you don't take it for yourself. Use it since you got it. And when you do have it, use it. And this is not nothing you can sleep on. I ain't kidding now. You can't sleep on this. You can't sleep on this journey. You got to stay on the journey. You got to do the work. Because if you are not doing the work, then the work will do you. And you don't get there. You just be left out there in the cold, lost, with nowhere to turn, nobody to give you the instructions. The only instruction you're going to get is the one they already gave you. And that is not the truth. That's the lies. So let me play some music just to kind of break up a little bit here, and then I'm going to play these videos for you and hope that I have done something to help you some way, somehow. is one I wanted to play for you.
If this world were mine. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that life, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that life, get them strictly with that fire. It's a vibe, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world, concrete, flowers grow. All day, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody, no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see.
This world
It
were
got
mine.
in,
When you
out,
ride it,
door, stop.
slide.
Baby, you a star, strike, doors. When I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my soul. Bobby, clown, wrist, froze, check, down, on the way home. This world, concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody, no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see.
this world
I can't lie, I trust you, I love you. I won't waste your time, I turn it off just so I can turn you on. I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I might even settle down for you. I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off just so I can turn you on, baby. Weekends get poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. What are you coming for?
this world were mine.
Okay, so let's stop it. Okay, let's see what else I got for you. I'm just pulling them out right now, okay? This is what I can come up with.
I got options, baby, you got options. If you're with me, it's not an option, baby. It's the weekend, need it often. Girl, you know that I'm the one to solve your problems. I got options, we got that in common. If you're with me, it's not an option. Girl, you know that it's the weekend, need it often. Girl, you know that I'm the one to solve your problems. I'm in your city where you at. I'm in your city where you at. I'm tryna see a jiggle from the back, babe. I love it. You look boy, baby, I love it. You can do what I can. I just hope you understand. We ain't about to close up. Say it again, but knew it was different when you think you're going, 'cause he never do you the same way. You gotta forget about him and come fuck with my name. But I always knew I made the right decision whenever we do it. I don't change, 'cause I got options. Baby, you got options. If you're with me, it's not an option. Baby, it's the weekend, need it often. Girl, you know that I'm the one to solve your problems. I got options, we got that in common. If you're with me, it's not an option. Girl, you know that it's the weekend, need it often. Girl, you know that I'm the one to solve your problems.
like that one?
Everyone falls, you know, sometimes it's wrong, and sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must live. There comes a point when we exhale, say shoot.
Hold my block when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and they wanna come show me love. Took my dog to the strip and I spent that dirty dub. Hold my block when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and they wanna come show me love. Took my dog to the strip and I spent that dirty dub. Oh, oh, hold my block when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and they wanna come show me love. Took my dog to the strip and I spent that dirty dub. Hold my blood when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and wanna come show me love. So my dogs to the strip and spit that dirty dub. Hold my blood when I geeked up. I can take a shot without no refund. Baby, go bust it open, you know I need ya. It's time to pop my bands, I need a re-up. Red two-seater. Marley got that Tony, got the heater. Raise to the back like Queen Latifah. I can't feel my face, I'm in here so cold. Hold my blood when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and they wanna come show me love. So my dogs to the strip and spit that dirty dub. Hold my blood when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and they wanna come show me love. So my dogs to the strip and spit that dirty dub. Wanna come fuck you at the sheets, yeah. Pull up, baby, right to sleep, yeah. I'm serving this drug, this Jubilee, yeah. Stay high, stay low key, yeah. You don't need to be doing it if it ain't me, yeah. I feel the love, I wonder what she feel. I had a Glock right by my seatbelt. Hey, babe, I'm like that missionary person, my shirt. Need you to hold my life for me. I need you to hold my life. Hold my club, put me in the club. Get some hoes in the back and wanna come show me love. So my dogs to the strip and spit the dirty dub. Oh, oh, hold my Glock when I'm in the club. Get some hoes in the back and wanna come show me love. Shoot, 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 shoot. And I pull up on the back and I shoot, 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 shoot. I'ma slide on my bike and I'ma shoot, 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 shoot. I'ma pull up on that Harley, I'ma shoot, 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 shoot. I just got it 2 wheels, like cool, 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 cool. Pull up like a big eye and I'ma shoot, 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 shoot. Got a Harley and I pull up in low. Don't take care of shooting like that.
Do you dream alone under the moon? Is it brighter, brighter when I'm with you? Is the afterglow strong enough to light this fire, fire back in us? Mixed emotions are still open.
Okay. How you like those? I hope you do and hope you did. So if I don't have any more, I'm gonna go to the videos. I don't want to keep it long, you see, because I want to really hammer in on this.
When you walk through the door, like you've been there before, you pop the amigos, next thing we know, press my body on yours, make me so comfortable. We ended up on the floor. I might give you a show if you can play a role. I don't come easy, gotta please me, please don't leave me feeling for more, feeling for more. Don't hold back if I let you inside. Make it last, make it worth my time.
For that. Okay, so remember I said my energy, right? And it affects everything. So, and when I'm in the music sometimes, it'll pick me up and it shows me that.
Watch me pay attention. Thought that I should mention. Better be ready for it. Better be capable. You'll feel it all in my kiss. When I'm on it, we could go on and on. We could go on and on until the early morning. We could go back and forth. I hope you're down for this, 'cause once I'm on it, we could go on and on. We could go on and on, first things first. Don't talk, just be about it. Oh, let the door phone on silent. It's a job, you on the clock. I hope you came in here ready to put in work. Don't hold back if I let you inside. Make it last, make it worth my time. Watch me pay attention. Thought that I should mention. Better be ready for it, better be capable. You feel it all in my kiss, and I'm on it. We could go on and on. We could go on and on until the early morning. We can go back and forth. I hope you're down for this, 'cause once I'm on it, we could go on and on. We could go on and on and on. I need high speed, and please slow it down. I need you on me until the sun is out. I need high speed, and please slow it down, 'cause I need you until the sun is out. Better be capable, you feel it, baby. When I'm on it, we could go on and on. We could go on and on and on. We can go back. I hope you're down until the early morning. We could go on. We could go on and
Okay, so I'm just sitting here thinking while I'm dancing on this song is let me see. Okay. I'm gonna play one video at least. I'm gonna start with it, just one, and then if nothing else, I will list the rest because I don't want the video to get too long for you. And then other than that, I end up doing a number 2, okay? That way you can have the information that you need. And that is for you to have okay, so let me play this one here first for you. This is one of the ones I played for you yesterday, kind of, give you some ammunition.
Every day I get paid, every day I get paid, I get paid just to say I get paid, I get paid, I get paid different ways, bigger wage, I get paid. You already know it, there's a will, there's a way. Get paid. Get paid. I get paid every day I get paid just to say I get paid, I get paid different ways, bigger wage, I get paid, and you already know it, there's a will, there's a way.
Okay, so that's your next tip there, right? You just get in there with it, and just let it play and get there, okay? Listen to those songs I gave you already, and play them for yourself so you can feel the energy of it, okay? All right. Let me go here, and gotta see where I'm at. I think it took me out of my history. Where did it take me to? Okay. Okay, so here's one. I'm gonna play this one for you.
Disappears like a shadow in the dark.
I gotta get it back there. Oh, it won't go. Huh?
Disappears like a shadow in the dark.
Okay, so it's not starting from the beginning. I don't know why, but this is called realize there is no mind, and freedom is yours now. Okay, there is no mind, and freedom is yours now. Now I'm put that one on there because it won't seem to go back where I had it, so it can start over again because, you know, everything wants to, you know what I'm saying? It wants to keep you from hearing the information, the truth. I don't let that happen. So remember I listed on the other video yesterday, it was with Bashir, and he is giving information. So I'm gonna play him for a little bit, and he's saying your reality decoded. Okay? Okay, so here we go.
Hi Bashar, I wanted to ask you something very important for me, and I am, since I remember, very sure that I came here to channel beings from another dimension like you do, and I'm kind of waiting for this to happen. I'm following my highest excitement, and it's something that has always been with me, I'm pretty sure, even though...
Okay, so I forgot that this one here, they're asking him questions, and then he's responding to that, or they just giving him their information, what they know, and then he responds back to them with the answer that what they need to do or not do, okay? So that one I'm gonna list for you, and this one I'm gonna play, because this one you need to
There is something you need to understand, something that few people truly have the ability to perceive. What you know as your life, with all its limitations and challenges, is...
I forgot to tell you, this one here says the human being is just the beginning or something bigger.
just the beginning of a much larger journey. The human experience, with all its joys and sufferings, is not a final destination, but a stage of learning and transformation. Think about it. Perhaps who you are today is not the totality of who you really are. For the human soul carries within it an immeasurable potential, something that goes beyond the physical limitations and the consciousness that now resides in your being. There is a hidden path, a path few know, but one that all, in some way, are walking, even if they do not realize it. This path, like an evolution, consists of stages we go through to reach true growth. The knowledge we will explore today, which has been guarded for millennia, points to a cosmic destiny that transcends the boundaries of the human experience. It reveals to us that our soul, when freed from the constraints of the physical form, is capable of reaching higher cosmic states, connecting to an infinite web of existence. But it is also a wisdom that shows us that we are not alone on this path. We are part of something much larger, something beyond our immediate understanding. What you
now, so that's how I'm gonna play of this, because I want you to get interested in it. So you are being given the truth of things that you have never been given before. These truths that I'm giving you is something that was hidden from you. It wasn't available for you up until this time that we're living in now. So this is why I can put it out here, because now it's available to you, because it's available to me. So if it's available to me, I'm passing it on. They come into my reality where I'm at. Wherever I'm at in my growth, wherever I'm at in my conscious, they just appear. The information appear to me, and then I can pick it up and receive it. Why? Because we're in the frames, and then cosmos are monitoring, watching over the energy that is taking place on the planet. They're also a participant in. They also are playing the game, the chess game of the gods. And we are all in it, okay? And all the games are being played. So in order for you to have what you need to play out your part, they will appear with information in front of you when you is ready for to receive it, and they'll give you that information. It's up to you to take it, okay? And receive it, because they're just gonna put it there. They're gonna make you take it, okay? Okay, then this other one says, is another one that says this is your real identity. So it's gonna talk about your real identity. I'm not gonna put it on here, but it's gonna tell you who you really are. So it's probably gonna more or less disconnect you from the body and bring you to the spirit man to show you who you truly are and who you truly not. Okay, that one I'm gonna list for you. And the next one I'm gonna list for you is who controls your reality, okay? So who controls your reality? And what is reality? That's another thing I want you to know. What is reality? Because you don't know that until you look it up and find out the information to it. Because you want to know what is reality, right? So so when I sit down to gather up the information after I had to recompose myself from the devil trying to keep me in the lie and the demise of defeating my own self, okay? Going to bed knowing that I'm in the power, knowing that I have the health, that I'm whole in all that I am, and which I am, and all that it is for me to have, it is in an abundance. So I go to bed with that, but then in the middle of the night, I'm stung, and I'm tapped. So I got up to recompose, and I started to look at things, and then I considered everything, and I'm like, okay. So I had to find out, how is it working? How is all these things, these mechanisms, mechanicals working inside of us, and what is one doing versus the other one? Why is this one over here and this one doing this and this doing that, and this one here I need to take her out and dismantle it? Okay, so I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so I had to go and I said, well, now you know what? Hold on, because I recognize how the ego works, and the ego wants to the natural, the physical ego, the one that wants to control things in the low vibration mind, okay? And so I'm like, well, where's the ego? Where is it located? What's going on? Because I need to know, So I went to look for the ego, and And so I came across, it says, the ego is believed to be located in the brain's default mode network. Then it says DMN, which is default mode network. Which is a group of regions in the brain that includes the frontal cortex, the posterior gullet. I was trying to tell myself, what is this word? Gullet, whatever. I'll say, and it says in the posterior central gullet cortex and inferior patual lube. Okay, so this is now listen, I didn't research those words, but you need to. I didn't have time, but you want to know what that is saying. You don't want to just read it, because you really want to know what does that mean when it says all these words, okay? All these things. That ain't telling me nothing. I can read it, yeah. An ego may be there, but what is that? What is that? You see? So you want to know that. This is how you do your research. This is how you connect the dots, okay? And then it says the DMN, which is the default mode network, is a hub of regulations functioning that influence other parts of the brain, particularly those involved with emotions and memory. Okay, the ego is responsible for judgment, tolerance, reality testing, okay, and a sense of self. It is also thought to be the part of the brain that weaves stories. It weaves the stories together, okay, to create a sense of identity and a defense mechanism, okay? Is it mechanism? Mechanism, yeah, mechanism. Okay, so that was something that I had to go and look to see where is the ego located and what is it doing? Why is it operating this way? Yet it's not only operating by itself, it's operating with other parts of things in your body that you don't know and you're not aware of. So when I started reading that, I was like to the angel, I'm like, can we make it? Is this possible? What the world? What do we gotta do? Get me out of here. However, it's not a game you can throw away. It's not a game you can just get out of. It's not a game you can just default, just not even play. You have to play the game, and you got to beat the game, and you got to come out of the game in order for you to be free. Because if you don't, then the game keeps you entrapped into the delusion of deception, thinking one way of life when it is not, okay? And you'll live and live and live and live and live and live those roundabout cycles of life, believing in what is not true. And you will always be what you think you are and not be what you truly are. So this is why you have to do your research. You have to do the study. Even when I'm here giving you the information, I would prefer you not to just hear what I say and listen what I say and not even perceive. And if you do perceive, there may be what's missing is the definition of that particular word or phrase. Look that up. Google it. Go do the work. Because the only way it's going to happen, only way we're going to get out, is you must do the work. The work has to be done. Outside of that, there's no sense in you being here. Because then you're just wasting energy life away, and you don't stop, because it don't stop. Once you have been given that energy and a path to be on, Source will see to you being on that path and going in that way. But it's up to you how long you want to get on the journey, get started. Okay? You can take as long as you want, but it's entirely up to you. So you can play the game, and to beat the game and to get out of the game and move on, or you can stay where you at and sit on the sideline. It's entirely up to you. You must choose the path that you want and the life you want to live. And you are the creator, no one else. Though you may think that God created you, no, you're creating God, pretty much. Okay? Through you, in you, of you, whatever. So I'm going to stop because I don't want the video to get too long. I'm going to list all this here for you on the video and leave it there. And it's entirely up to you to get the information. All right? I was looking, it says Ego Power Plus Office. They got an office called Ego in Naperville, manufacturer. What do you think about that, huh? So you see how the devil got tricks and trades and different things going on your land? I was looking at, one time I was looking up purgatory. And then and me looking up purgatory and researching it, what did I come across? A resort called purgatory. And the people that was on the picture of it looked like they was fake as hell. And they probably are, okay? But does it exist? Yes, it exists on your planet. In what region or what phase or what, you know? So it is a lot to this story that you're playing out than you think. And so you got to know all the tricks and the trades and the angles to it in order to find your way out. Okay, this is all I'm going to say today. I appreciate you coming and hearing me, and then do share my video. And thank you for subscribing to me, others that are subscribing. I appreciate that. I appreciate all your comments and all that you've been giving me. I forgot to introduce myself, but I'm sure you know who I am. And next time we'll come back to that platform. Okay? If you don't know who I am on the next video. Look at you'll know. Okay, so yeah, and I'm gonna list the Cash App thing on here again, so that if you want to donate, you are free to do so. I don't usually ask for anything, and I'm just here to give you the information. I don't work for nothing or anything. I'm here representing the universe as representing the universe. and I don't want to deprive you if you do want to donate, because that's your blessing if you did, okay? All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.